The Low Pay Commission were due to release their recommendations for the national minimum wage at the end of this month, but due to the general election that's been stalled until we have a new government in place. So usually their recommendations are taken up by government, but what we do know is that all of the main political parties are really keen to push towards the £10 mark for the minimum wage. So we know that it is going to be increasing. There is also the real living wage, which is put together by the Living Wage Foundation. Now they calculate their living wage based on the real cost of living. So they've just released their figures. So for the UK, their hourly rate is now £9.30, and for London, it's £10.75. So we can see that the cost of living is certainly increasing and the living wage rates are going up. Now we've recently come across some research from KPMG, and they do an annual analysis of the living wage, and they found that about 19% of the working population are currently earning below the real living wage. So that's the living wage produced by the Living Wage Foundation. So that 19% is quite high, but it is falling, so that is the good news around that. But the Living Wage Foundation itself has produced its own research, and that shows that it's looking at pushing towards the UN Sustainable Development Goals, so looking worldwide at how the living wage can help to reduce in-work poverty, not just in the UK, but in other countries around the globe. And that links back into responsible reward and how employers can really help to reduce the issue of in-work poverty. And of course, there's the Joseph Rowntree Foundation research, which again shows that 4 million people are currently in the UK and in work poverty. Now they have produced a report which shows that the main things that employers can do to help to eradicate in-work poverty is not only to offer the living wage, but also to provide more stability around the hours that people work. And also, they believe that employers need more support to understand how their workforce are in terms of their own financial well-being. So there's lots and lots to do around low pay and increasing wages. All of these reports that I've mentioned are available on the REBA website under the reports section. And REBA, we feel like we need to do our own bit as well. So we're really pleased to announce that we've been accredited as a living wage employer.